All right, everyone. Welcome back to your channel. In this video, I just want to talk to you guys about being an Uber driver for about maybe this is going to the second week, and how do I feel about it, and my good experience, my bad experience. So overall, for the most part, the riders are really nice, friendly, and but I've encountered maybe three that are really, like, I don't know if it's racist or the action of behavior kind of like look down on the driver itself. Because let's talk about the one that I had to take this customer to Albertsons. She wanted me to make a U-turn to pick her up, and she was like, you were speeding and blah blah blah. And I told her, you know what, I'm driving at the speed limit and everything's recorded. And she's like, oh. And it's just the fact that, you know, I don't know, maybe she didn't expect an Asian Uber driver. I don't know. Another incident where, you know, because I pull up to this this address according to the Uber GPS, and I've been calling this customer, and she would pick up the phone but would not say anything. I waited for about 3 minutes. I almost canceled the trip and just report to Uber and go. And I see two people walking out about maybe 15 steps, and she walks up to the car. So she waved at me, and she like this signal is for me to reverse. So I reversed, and she was like, you parked, you went too far, you didn't park where you're supposed to. And I told her, ma'am, I parked where Google's or the Uber's positions were telling, well, my address is this one, you went too far. Okay. And I see that she's with an older lady, like in like the 80s. So I was like, okay, let it go. And I told her, ma'am, I called you twice, you picked up the phone, but you didn't say anything, you didn't speak up, you didn't know. I was about to cancel. And she, well, that's my daughter's phone. So in the end, I just tried, you know what, since she has an older lady with her, probably her mom. I was like, okay, yeah, I tried to keep calm and just take her to where Uber's wanted me to take her. But the whole time she was very demanding. She's like, I don't know. And then when we got to, I'm about to drop her off to the point that where Uber wanted me to drop her, and she was like, well, can you drop me off the other way? And I'm like, ma'am, I'm really sorry, but I gotta drop you off according to where your daughter or whoever or Ubers tell me to drop you off, and here is where I'm supposed to drop you off. Yeah, but other than that, like, overall, the experience for the last week and this week, it's not bad. You know, I would say out of maybe 40 riders, only 2 that were like kind of iffy. And but overall, it's not bad. If you're thinking about earning a lot of money as an Uber drivers, I don't know, maybe I'm not driving enough, or maybe just like my short trips are just like $3, $5, $8, $10. The longest trip I've ever taken is from here, Baldwin Park to Anaheim, and I think I got paid $23. So 23 or 19, around there. I don't remember exactly, but if you really wanted to make a lot of money, you got to be driving quite a bit, a lot, and you got to go to the airport or something, or somewhere with the main events. But in the local areas here, if you deliver, like I deliver like McDonald's food, like $3. Like it's like a mile and a half, or maybe under like a mile for the food. And sometimes it, on an average, I would say if you equivalent out about maybe $5 per trip. And as far as tips, sometimes tip is really hard to say. Sometimes I get a tipper that's really good, and sometimes a day you would get like only $1 tip, but it depends, you know. It's really hard to say. On it all depends on how the riders feels, or the day goes, or it's hard. I think my second day when I first driving, I had this customer, this rider. It was $10 ride, and he tipped me $8. And sometimes you get like a $3 ride and you get $5 tips. It's just really hard to say. It depends on how they feel and how you say good morning to them, you know. But again, driving Uber for killing time is okay. But I think for me, it's you gotta, the pay wise is not enough. But that's just how I think. But yeah, that's my experience of driving Uber for a week, for 2 weeks, right? So thank you for watching, guys. Be safe. Till next time.